The Germantown Fire Department is an all-hazards department that responds to a variety of emergencies. In 2022, the Germantown Fire Department responded to over 1,500 fire-related calls, including 17 structure fires. Response times for fire-related emergency services averages at about 6 minutes and 45 seconds. Germantown's 4 fire stations are strategically located throughout the city and are staffed 24/7 with personnel cross-trained in medical response and fire response.
I'm Matt Hicks. I'm a battalion chief with Germantown Fire Department.
I'm Mitchell Cross. I'm the training officer with the Germantown Fire Department.
I'm Chris McFall, assistant chief over operations with Germantown Fire Department. I've been involved in the fire service for a little over 30 years. The firefighter has many roles and responsibilities. Firefighting itself is a small percentage here in Germantown, maybe 14 to 20 structure fires a year or actual fires. Part of that though is being prepared, whether it's live fire training or survival training.
So a firefighter, in my opinion, and especially in the city of Germantown, is basically somebody who comes to work every day not knowing what kind of call they're going to be sent on, and our entire job is to take care of our customer, whether it's getting a cat out of a tree, cutting people out of cars on Poplar and car wrecks, doing full arrests. Every call is different, every day is different, and that's what keeps it interesting.
I think the most rewarding aspect of being a firefighter is seeing the instant gratification that you get. For example, a house being on fire, we respond to it, we put it out. Also, going on medical calls, seeing the rewards of helping that individual or that family on their worst day, helping them out with that, making it easier for them.
The Germantown Fire Department currently has an ISO Class 1 rating from the Insurance Services Office. Achieving this rating requires a rigorous review of all the performance aspects of the department, including training standards, minimum personnel standards, and average response times. Germantown firefighters work 24-hour shifts on a rotating schedule. While this schedule is not for the faint of heart, it does provide for a variety of opportunities for bonding and camaraderie amongst fire station personnel.
In the Germantown Fire Department, we work 3 different shifts. So to break it down, you would work on a day, off a day, on a day, off, and then on, and then you would be off for 4 days. And then it rotates between the 3 shifts.
So the typical shift at the Germantown Fire Department starts at 0700 in the morning, or 7 o'clock a.m. The guys normally report at 0630.
Get your gear on the equipment, then you spend the morning checking your equipment off. We cook breakfast and eat breakfast together every day. Every day is different. We have different training opportunities.
We do 40 hours of in-service training a year through the state. We do EMS training.
You never know what calls are going to come in, obviously. Everyone's encouraged to work out every day. It's in our SOPs. You have to physically work out 1 hour per day, and so that the guys work out as teams, not only at the stations, but also at the GAC.
Downtime at the station, that's where the camaraderie comes in for the guys. You know, just getting to sit around and talk about what's going on in each other's lives. That's where being part of the family is for our aspect, is that downtime at the station. You get close with each other.
Then we always cook and prepare dinner together. We watch movies. Everything is together, and that's what really sets Germantown apart from other fire departments around the area.
We are a smaller department, so you don't get lost in the crowd. You know everybody, and when I say family, we truly are. We care about each other. We care about each other's families, and that bond that we have is what sets us apart.
The Germantown Fire Department employees treat every call like it's the most important call that day for that person. The city motto of excellence every day, the fire department calls that excellence every call, and the men and women of our department truly treat every customer like that's the only call that day, and that's the most important thing going on. The people that have come here from other departments, talking with them and finding out about their history and their department, it doesn't seem to be that way across the board like it is in Germantown.
Working here, I've noticed that a lot of people say thank you. This city really supports its first responders and fire department as a whole. And it's not uncommon that you go and people say thank you to you on a regular basis, and they're happy to see you, and they're very genuine about it. I would want the community to know that we're there for them. We care about them, that, you know, We're not just here to put out your house fire. We genuinely care about this community and want what's best for this community.
In our fleet, we currently have 5 first-out fire apparatuses specifically designed for firefighting operations, which includes 4 engines and 1 aerial device, also known as a truck. These apparatuses allow for fire personnel to get a large amount of water on a fire as quickly as possible. As soon as you call 911, our crews are dispatched to your location. As you can imagine, fire suppression is an incredibly laborious job and often places personnel in dangerous environments. As such, the Germantown Fire Department maintains high standards when hiring new personnel.
The qualities and characteristics for an employee for the Germantown Fire Department, first and foremost, honesty and integrity. We want people who are driven, who want to succeed, who are willing to go the extra mile. This is not a department where you come in, you get your basic state checkoffs, and then you just come sit in a recliner and watch TV all day. Everybody here is cross-trained to the nth degree. We have more education than any of the surrounding departments, and it shows in the way that we provide our services every day.
The GFD looks for a person of high ethical standards, highly motivated, personable, someone that enjoys working with the public, just a well-rounded individual that has high standards. You have to be trusted by not only your coworkers, but the community as a whole.
The proudest achievement I think that I would have when I retire will be being able to look back and see how many firefighters I was able to impact and help as a training officer for the department, and see and be a part of the culture shift that we're trying to have here at the Germantown Fire Department.
When people have a problem and they aren't sure who can handle it, the fire department is one of the first calls. Whenever the alarm sounds, Germantown Fire Department personnel are ready to respond, and no matter the obstacle, we are here to provide excellence every call.